find very strange with people is they're afraid of copying the people they like. And I say I find it strange, even though I used to be one of these people. Being a copycat is seen as being inauthentic to oneself. People feel like they need to find themselves by performing some kind of ritual like meditation or like touring Europe for a month so they could find themselves or whatever. As much as that sounds cool, the real way to find yourself is to find someone you like, right? And when I say find yourself, I mean like becoming your own individual in a sense, like to be unique or to create your own style of something. The easiest and best way, and has been done throughout all of time, is to copy something you like or someone who's better than you at a certain thing. For example, I might like how Hamza talks. We have two very different talking styles, but I'm not afraid to copy Hamza. My friend calls me the Jumia Hamza because like I'm like the shit version of Hamza, which I find funny. But I honestly don't even mind it that much. Hamza is the reason I started this YouTube channel anyway. So calling me a Hamza copycat is, yeah, you're not really saying much. In fact, I'll kiss the camera at the end of the video to prove how much I don't care. But copying someone shouldn't be seen as a bad thing because, first of all, if you like the thing that you're copying, that's already authentic to you. Now, one thing you might be afraid of is maybe it feels a bit. You might see guys that copy that like Andrew Tate fans who are like just copying Tate. They do the hand thing and they're all smoking cigars nowadays and like they're wearing sunglasses and whatever. As long as you don't try to copy them, carbon copy, because like it's kind of cringe when I see someone try to talk like Tate. But if you take something that you like from Tate or something that you can incorporate into your own life from Tate, maybe a philosophy or like a habit or whatever, or like a routine, that's not bad. If it improves your life, that there's nothing wrong with that. I used to be terrified because like back in the days when I used to be into fashion, I'm still into fashion, but I don't really watch or consume fashion content as much. I was one of the 20% of guys that had Pinterest, which is mad if you think about it. It's really feminine, like app, or you make mood boards and shit. There was this guy, if you know him, he's actually a musician, Tyler the Creator. I love that guy's style, bro. He's like, he has this very clean, mature style whilst using like playful, youthful colors. It's actually very cool and unique. I used to feel like terrible for liking this guy's style as much as I did because I felt like if I dressed how I wanted to dress, I just look like someone who's copying him, which I thought would be cringe. But then, when you're young, you don't need to worry about being a copycat because like you can kind of get away with it. You don't really become your own person until you're like 30. So I have 13 years to just copy as many people that I like as possible, and from there I build my character. By the time I'm 30, I'd be this unique mix because we can't all like the same things, right? So an example of fashion now. Say I like one fashion genre, I might take like two elements from that genre. I look at another fashion genre, I might take five elements from that genre. Then I I'll incorporate the color palette of another genre and maybe the silhouette and like piece sizes or yeah silhouette from another fashion genre, and that would be my unique mix. Someone might have a similar style but it may not be like the exact same thing. That's how you become your own individual. Feeling bad about copying someone is is definitely a modern concept because when you think about how children learned to work, they just copied the guy who knew how to work. He 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 he'd see how his dad did the plowing or whatever, and he'd copy his technique or try to copy his technique. When you think about children learning to walk too, they learn because they see other, like, everyone around them working, and they're like, that's cool. Let me try that. So don't be afraid to copy. It's really not as big of a deal as you think it is. And I'm saying this mostly because I used to suffer from this like chronically, because I used to think copying someone was being inauthentic. But if you look up to someone, that's natural. Like, there's, there's everyone looks up to someone. So yeah, man, copy people. Oh yeah, I forgot the outro. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.